If you're interested in making a move to the Hampton Roads area and are wondering to yourself if living in Norfolk, Virginia will be great for you and your family, well, you're going to want to watch this video because I'm going to give my brutally honest opinion on 5 things about living in Norfolk, Virginia that I think you actually will not like at all. And make sure you stick around till the end because I'm going to put each of these based on my opinion in order of how I think they will affect you. And our first one here is not only going to bug you, but it's also going to affect how much money you spend. So it's very important, and that would just be the overall real estate tax. This is the amount of tax you pay for any real estate you own based on its assessed value, which comes out every year. So for the city of Norfolk, Virginia, you pay $1.25 for every $100 of assessed value. To give you an idea where that stacks up to some of the other cities in Hampton Roads, I will tell you it's cheaper than the city of Portsmouth, as the city of Portsmouth has the highest real estate tax at $1.30 per $100 of assessed value. Every other city in the south side of Hampton Roads is much less than the city of Norfolk. To give you an example, the city of Suffolk is $1.09 per $100 of assessed value. The city of Chesapeake, Virginia is $1.01 per $100 of assessed value. And the lowest in all of Hampton Roads would be the city of Virginia Beach at 99 cents per $100 of assessed value. And one thing I'll say about these taxes, regardless of the city you live in, pretty much every city's assessments are going up year over year. I know here in Chesapeake, our assessments where I live went up about 5% this year. So either way, it's definitely going to impact your pocketbook. All right, so moving on, my number 4 thing that I definitely think will impact you if you're living in the city of Norfolk, Virginia, could also impact your safety, and that would be the overall crime rate. I'm going to use a website to kind of show you the stats on the overall crime rate in the city of Norfolk, Virginia, and we'll compare that to some of the other cities. So crimegrade.org gives the city of Norfolk, Virginia an overall grade of a D. One thing I would like to caution you on here, in my personal opinion, I think crimegrade.org gives some pretty hard grades when it gives these overall grades to the cities. What I would tell you is make sure you take a look at this website. I'm going to put a link in the description down below, but they have maps where you can see the overall crime grade throughout the city depending on where you live. And this will really help you decide whether the city's right for you and also where you should live. But when comparing it to some of the other cities in the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach and the city of Portsmouth were given a grade of a D-. The city of Suffolk, Virginia got a complete failing grade as they were given a grade of an F. The city with the best grade, according to crimegrade.org, in all of Southampton Roads would be the city of Chesapeake, and it was given a grade of a B-. So in this video, I'm going over all the things I think will absolutely bother you about living in Norfolk, Virginia. However, I am not saying the city of Norfolk, Virginia is a horrible place to live. Let me tell you, there are some pros to living in the city of Norfolk, Virginia. I did a video that you can find right here that lists some of those so you can see some of the good things about living in the city of Norfolk, Virginia. And also, if you are getting any value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button down below because that gets this video out to as many people as possible. And it takes a lot of time to put these videos together, so any feedback you have would be greatly appreciated as well. And as always, I'm a realtor here in Hampton Roads, so if you have any questions about any city in Hampton Roads or need any help with your real estate needs, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. And let's go ahead and move into the 4th thing, which happens to be the number 2 thing that I think is going to absolutely bug you and bother you about living in Norfolk, Virginia. And this thing is going to impact you every single day, and that would be the overall traffic in the city of Norfolk, Virginia. So quite honestly, traffic is pretty rough in every city in Hampton Roads, regardless of where you live. However, the city of Norfolk is definitely worse than some of the other cities in Hampton Roads. Just to give you an idea of how rough it actually is, I found a website called the National Transportation Research Nonprofit, and they had some statistics that kind of were a little jaw-dropping in my opinion. It said the city of Hampton Roads and Norfolk, the average commuter spends about 41 hours in traffic over the overall year. And it also listed that the city of Norfolk has about 28% of its major roads that would be listed in poor condition. The worst choke point in the city of Norfolk, in my opinion, is actually the worst choke point in all of Hampton Roads, and that would be the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. The Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel connects the south side to the peninsula where Newport News and Hampton are located. So if you're living in Norfolk or anywhere on the south side but are working on the peninsula, you're going to be impacted daily by that Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, and it's currently undergoing construction, hopefully to be completed by year 2027. There's also two other tunnels in Norfolk, Virginia that cause a lot of issues, and that would be the Midtown and the Downtown Tunnel. Both of these tunnels connect the city of Norfolk to the city of Portsmouth, Virginia. The Downtown Tunnel would definitely be the worst of the two when it comes to overall traffic. Another stat about Norfolk, Virginia: Norfolk, Virginia houses the largest naval base in all of the world at Norfolk Naval. And Norfolk Naval has one major interstate in and out. There is a couple other ways to get to the base, but this is the main thoroughfare, and that would be Interstate 564. In the morning and in the afternoon, you can imagine that is a very crowded interstate where there's usually a lot of traffic, potentially some accidents that cause gridlock pretty much every single day. So let's go ahead and get into the number one thing, in my opinion, that is going to bother you about living in Norfolk, Virginia. And that thing is very important, especially if you have a family, and that would be the overall school district compared to some of the other cities in Hampton Roads. I want you to make your own opinion, so we're going to use a website called niche.com. It's kind of a grading system for not only school systems, but overall city grades and just a lot of great information. But according to niche.com, the City of Norfolk School District was given an overall grade of a C+, and they also have some individual grades. One thing to call out, Norfolk did a really good job on diversity. It was given an overall grade of an A. However, for academics, it was given an overall grade of a C-. Similar to other sites I've discussed, there's a lot of great information you can read here on your own. I will also put a link in the description down below. But let's take a look at some of the overall grades from the other cities in Southside Hampton Roads. So the city of Portsmouth actually got the same exact grade as Norfolk with a C+, and the city of Suffolk was given an overall grade of a B-. And the two cities that performed the best, according to niche.com, the city of Chesapeake was given an A-, and the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia was given an overall grade of an A. So regardless of what I'm talking about here in this video, the city of Norfolk, Virginia actually is not a horrible place to live, in my opinion. Take a look at the video I did right here, and I review some of the pros of living in Norfolk, Virginia, so you can decide whether it's right for you. And until the next time, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.